Does he have an angle for the bomb pile? He's got a HE grenade, which will go on the low ground, looking for a CT. Straight in the face for Hoodie, and it's down to Slowy. Got no grenades, does have an AWP. He'll touch the bomb, he'll hold it. Does Fallen go for the white, so looking for the ace is Fallen. Trying to play.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. G2 and mousesports is going to be our second best of 3 of the day.
Vertigo. Doesn't look like he's going to want to check the angle itself. Aggressive from the CT, though, and it's going to be punished. Hunter just unloads 20 bullets into the body and the ribcage of Woxic. Now seeing karrigan rotated in. He's in the perfect spot, and the flash from Nexa was brilliant. Karrigan goes from full flashed to forced to watch, as this round does look like it's going G2's way.
Oh, God, is it ever. 5-on-1. ropz will have absolutely nothing to say about this one, but will he be able to find a few kills? That's the only question left to be answered. He'll be there towards elevators, takes a lot of damage from Amanek, and that's going to be the clean sweep from G2. I don't know if there's a massive amount of science behind that, but sometimes on the T-side it just feels good, you know, you feel quite nimble.
And also, you know you're kind of rubbing the salt in the wound as you kill them with their own weaponry. Supposed to be a disadvantage, not for Kenny S, though, with this AWP. He's going to get another one. Frozen just steps up, puts his head in the guillotine.
The Deagle round
we
came
saw those 2 kills
just before. So they only have 3 kills, 6 rounds in. They are getting...
Bit of a timeout situation from Mouse. You know this spot at the back of ramp where we saw everyone saving?
Yes.
It's a very common spot now to save because you're safe from the bomb blast. How long do you think it is until we get a Dosia-style nade?
Well, we talk about individuals like Zai was struggling with the AWP on a map like this. Kenny has absolutely no problems whatsoever. Well, there's the AWP of woxic striking very early. Jax will go down again. So he's won that duel twice now, woxic, in that middle area, and it will be his second frag. So finally some kills getting on the board here for mousesports, but we're already 7 rounds deep.
Yeah, and still yet to post a round.
The opening duel has finally been found here, and we will have a 5-on-4 scenario. Amanek, though, mid-control. chrisj snatches it away towards B, and he's presumably got a second kill as well, but Hunter, the preemptive shot there on the drop down, and karrigan will keep the man advantage. It's up to Kenny S, though. He'll be joined by Hunter, and they've won plenty of these sort of rounds together. Now it's just down to the sniper himself. He'll be looking towards elevators and edging his way towards construction, but ropz has got a prime position, should be able to take him down, which he will. They're going to be using that spot a lot by the looks of things.
Like Amanek's nade set just looks so optimized for a mid-take.
You've even got now over towards that A ramp.
I've got Amanek watching the flanks, looking for their opportunity, hoping to bait out a bit more utility from the CT side. They still have 3 smokes, flashes, incendiaries. mousesports know the importance of holding on to these grenades as GT gets so close, looking for the plant. Nexa will commit. Does karrigan swing out?
No, nothing to stop it. On the fly, nade does dunk him down to 45. Lovely stuff from karrigan, but it's not a kill. And this retake now with all of those sets of utility, I imagine we get the full wall. 2 smokes.
Yeah, it's the only way at this point. With the 5-on-5 retake, you have to do the wall.
Especially with 2 AWPs for the retake. Oh, God, they need to get these smokes down. Somebody needs to lock them out. Otherwise, it's, Nexa. Hunter finds 2. Puts their heads in a vice. A lovely angle found by woxic, but it's all too little, too late. They have to preserve the AWPs.
Can somebody tell me why they didn't do the retake smokes? Do they not have that in their arsenal? They had enough. They had plenty of nades.
I said it, I thought this is a bit of an obvious thing to say. Well, it was, it's not even worth mentioning. Of course they're going to do it. But they just didn't do anything. They just waited until the smokes went down. They lost their jewels, and they had nothing to work with. So we're looking for mousesports success. So we want this game to be competitive. It normally is always such an excellent series, but quite lukewarm right now. But karrigan, he'll pull a kill back. That's actually pretty influential, but it's all a ruse. You can see them getting set up towards B, going for that split of construction. But woxic, he's in a pretty good spot here. Should be able to take a kill, no problem whatsoever, which he certainly will. Flashbang over towards the top of middle as well, trying to deny access towards the elevators. A swing comes through, but it's too late, and Frozen takes care of it.
That's a perfect crossfire, and this angle on elevator is usually enough. It's actually ropz connecting onto Kenny on B before Nexa falls, and that's a whole lot better from mousesports.
We are going to see Nexa quickly up towards that A round. They've got full control. They haven't been contested there at all, so not going to be pushed back unless woxic wants to get flashed through. Nexa certainly does. Wow, he's actually up towards the A side. They've got no idea. Communication a little bit frantic at this point, but Frozen pulling some kills back here. He needs a second one here to make them feel comfortable, but a Molotov will do anything but. They are going to have to fall back here, and this is another retake scenario. They've got the smokes, and what kind of play are they going to make?
Oh, Kenny's back on the sandbags, deciding better of it. He'll play the passive line. He's got a lot of punishing frags from this angle before. For now, though, they're closing the gaps. Look how fast karrigan's got back onto the site. Any utility? Yeah, a whole lot of smokes. This is looking better from Mouse already. Closing the gap. They want to use perhaps chrisj as a sacrificial lamb. He's defusing, and the spray, it does connect. Karrigan gets knocked off it. Another drops in. ropz keeping him safe. Hunter's got to get him off, and he does. One last body there. It's frozen, and he does have enough time. My God, a massacre all over the construction site. HR, they've got a nightmare on their hands, but mousesports fine for.
It's a weird world out there, and we're apparently in the center of it. We are going to have Hunter, though, boosted up behind this smoke, looking for that first pick, trying to nail the dismount. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 for that one. Not quite silent, and Karrigan, he'll be taking the kill through the smoke there. Takes a lot of damage, down to 7 HP himself. Don't nade yourself, Karrigan. Make sure that, yeah, I think it's better. Just don't bother.
Look at this, look at that! Hunter just finds the timing. He's such a weasel. He's 16 and 5. Nice work from Frozen. The same can be said for his frag there, and he wants more with a nade in their hand. Frozen, oh, he's doing it all. Triple kill, hunting for Nexa. He wants this round over and done with, but maybe Nexa has something to say. woxic will silence him.
Will they get spammed onto the smoke this time? Well, Karrigan, he'll find the opening once more, traded again, but this time Frozen standing and delivering 2 big frags.
Yeah, they stick the landing on that one. CT's with the upper hand, 3 versus 2. Vox with the AWP will rotate him. Get a quick kill here. I dare say he's got this one. Looks very good for him, and he'll nail it. Bomb goes down. Final round here. Next up has to go clutch.
I don't see a world where Nexa can get past these 2 orb lions. And, well, maybe ropz has given him one. Chance perhaps for the second. Flashes enable him to cross, but don't forget he doesn't have the bomb. And another fight. Oh, chrisj. Rush, could you mind? He's just hiding his barrel behind the girder as well. Often sticking out. Amanek sticking out in the feed only for the first. Hunter exposed from the short push, and now still standing his ground. ropz will catch him with the Superman setup, but 3 versus 2. chrisj to plan.
Well, bomb will be going down here. They've still got a smoke and that P250 on ropz of 100 HP here, so he has to be combative. He knows it as well. chrisj does deploy the smoke. Trying to get out of this scenario now. Close range is where he should shine, but he can't find a single kill.
Can you smell it?
Oh, apparently. There could be a 3 versus 1 for ropz here. It's looking pretty good. No kits available.
You can hear them dropping onto the side, and they push as one.
Each to their own. They are going to be walking in and presumably getting this first kill. Missed spray from Nexa, but it will be converted by the HE, I'd imagine. Doesn't quite connect for Karrigan.
Obviously above and below. This is going to be an epic duel here in middle. It's the same as last round from G2. They're pushed, and ropz is getting the better of them this time round.
Well handled. Will they expect this? Look at the flank. Oh, he's trying to survive. He does manage to get back down the ladder. Bit of an awkward one in middle. Jax trying to deal with 2 different positions at the same time.
He's doing a great job, though. The fact he's still alive and upgraded to the M4 as well. He hasn't panicked too much, but still a 5 versus 3 in the B bomb side. I assume is open once again, and it should be mousesports here with a comfortable close out of this round. They've got 3 smokes, Molotovs available.
Bomb does go down.
So we know that G2 are a very assertive team on their CT side. You know, you think about maps like Inferno or Dust 2, they're always pushing for information either through those long.
But they start their A hit. He's turned around. He's got the lineup. Hunter planning to nade that plant. As soon as the sound cue comes in, Kenny unloads a clip at the different plant. That Molotov may not work out. It's not going to quite get caught in a safe plant. Now they push into the crosshair, and ropz was ready. 1 for 1.
Is that going to be enough, though? There's now only 1 flashbang remaining on the mousesports side. We've got a smoke here for G2 as well. They start their retake here. woxic holding the off angle here, dangling off the edge of the building, hoping he won't be checked, and in all this chaos, it might be overlooked. Time will tell, but it is quite a common position. Jax edging his way forward, and he does check it, and it's a double kill for G2 here. They're going to have a 4-on-2 scenario. Remember, no grenades for mousesports. Need to fight 2 for nail. It's working out, and Frozen, he might have actually done enough here. The defuse has to come in. They've only got kid on Jax. Oh, he's floundering. They've actually lost the round. It's all falling apart here. There will be no defuse, and mousesports will find their second of this half.
They couldn't find the bomb.
Jax boosted, though. If Kenny gets back... Oh, they're boosting themselves. This is going to be a Jax advantage, you'd assume. Oh, he gets it. ropz tags him down to 40. Karrigan could try and get the trade. He has the info and a dunk to ensure the 4v4 is maintained. Amanex in the RPK spot. A lot of damage to be inflicted here. And yeah, chrisj is caught out. This should be the trade from woxic, and he does level it. 3v3. Karrigan's aggressing into the Kenny scope. Burning his toes significantly, but still keeping the man advantage.
mousesports have 2 players remaining and a couple of Molotovs as well, but they level the playing field. It's going to be Nexa taken out here. Lovely incendiary. They're burning to a crisp here. It's so overwhelming. And Frozen, Now, luckily, I have a smoke to buy himself a few seconds. Still have the Molotov available as well. Why want a Molotov off the right-hand side? Gets a first kill, but traded out by Hunter. It's going to be G2 posting their first after conceding 3.
I love how active this is. We haven't seen what G2 are doing out of any of the teams so far on Vertigo, but it will be the A hit. Can they contain it? Can they slow this down for that flanker Jax to come through?
Looking good with the first from Kenny, and karrigan very exposed. Damage from Hunter as he tries to tuck tail. chrisj will find something. This is the flank from Jax. A little too late, perhaps. chrisj will be getting that bomb down. Never mind, a wall bang. Amanek had the lineup.
Yeah, that was from the CT sniper deck as well. That's huge. It brings it down to a 4 versus 2. ropz and Frozen with 40 seconds here. Going for the plant. Another wallbang attempt will be attempted, but it doesn't land. A chance now. Molotov available for Frozen. Might want to get that in towards the elevators momentarily, but it's trying to wait to the last possible moment to get it down here. That's not bad. And now ropz. He gets his kill the back in the round, but the timing is terrible. That's unfortunate. And Frozen, he'll be taken out as well. Map point G2.
Damn, Jax.
That's probably...
Plasterboard?
Yeah.
Plasterboard. Wow, great patience from Amanek. Made sure he had the clear shot and will connect, and so will Jax. Perfect. You talk about having the AK and enabling players to play like that, Henry.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It means you can take more combative positions, knowing that the one-taps could come through eventually, and it looks like G2 have done enough here. 15-13, 5-on-2. Amanek looks confident towards the B side of the map. Decent smokes here from mousesports, but Jax looking to close things out.
Here comes karrigan. He's got the one, but that's the bomb loose. There's plenty of time for chrisj to work, but there's not enough space under the G2 skin. But looks like the pistol is a different variation. We're going to be seeing a fast smoke towards connector inner.
Goes all the way in towards connector inside, and ropz with a beautiful shot. That's Kenny S going down. A bit of aggression there towards Ivy. Smoke is down, and Amanek to defend.
1 and maybe 2. It's actually going to be Hunter.
He's out.
Chipping away on one of them, but ropz will claw it back with a sensational second. This is why they give him the P250. 4 kills. ropz has won this round on his own. That's beautiful. Frozen, he gets given a P250 as well. They give their stars.
ropz delivering on all fronts here. It was a P250 shot to kick things off. Aggression for Kenny S. And then it seemed like G2 had some footing into the round, but apparently not. ropz just finding absolutely every head, and that's going to be, sounding as you like, Jax. None the wiser. Do they want to commit down here? Oh, they do.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Bides his time, and there's the first. Looking for the second.
No, Hunter.
chrisj very quick to react, and so managing to keep the advantage minimal, and karrigan can't believe his luck. Nexa staring at the bomb train, hoping to catch one crossing. Instead, the bomb's now down, and this flank will be a lot. Jax taking woxic out of the equation. A second frag necessary. karrigan tucked in, Frozen's on the bomb train as well. That Molotov, oh,
it's a good one. I like that. Unfortunately, does manage to get 1 kill back there, so did lead into...
And they were left in retake situations, finding no success, or is being overrun right there. So, well, there we go. Kenny's on the board, ladies and gentlemen. That's his opening frag. The first one, the sniper is in the server, that's for sure, and karrigan's going to get taken down as well.
He was flashed, just looked a bit weird there. You can see the assist from Amanek, so he was just hoping he could stay quiet, but didn't realize he's in the flames.
Yeah, how do they swing on this? Amanek, they're already set up, mate. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Frozen just decapitates him, and that's one of the AWPs out of the round before it even gets a shot fired.
Yeah, that's huge, and Jax will have to push inside. Luckily, no one there, but woxic with the AWP is a main entrance.
Kenny's in a real tough spot. He's got to be responsible for the potential of backtracks, and he does manage to catch one in limbo. Frozen leaving the safe haven that was IV, and now walked into the crosshairs, and Jax's aggression has found woxic as well. Kenny will round it out. That's a first round, really, for him.
The smoke's down. We will see the bomb site covered as well, looking to get a plant down if possible, but they still have flashes and molotovs available. Starting to make a bit of progress now. karrigan finding his way towards a bomb train. But the CTs are pushed towards Pop again. Are they heading a T-spawn?
It's a lot of space now, just off those smokes. Yeah, Jackson Hunter again on the flank. Previously, woxic's been quite wise to it, but let's see how this one continues to play out. To contest. Oh, Amanek had a good chance there, but chrisj very quick. Stops the denial of the plant, so now advantage mousesports extended.
Well, woxic, he looks to guarantee things here. No kits available. Kenny S with no armor. They had a single smoke, Hunter with no head. And that should be all she wrote. As we see Kenny S, 20 HP, now 0. I think this map's done, Chad, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're not Well, 11-4, 12-3, doesn't really matter. It's still a massive haul.
6 flashes deployed and a lot of damage inflicted towards Karrigan here. He'll be down to 16. He's trying to dump his grenades before he's dropped out, see if he can have some sort of impact here. He does sneak past Jax. That's going to be great work for him considering he's such low HP. Down to the 4 versus 4, and it's absolute chaos out there on the outside bomb site right now. Smokes still available for mousesports here. They get deeper and deeper down the enemy lines. Looking for the plan if possible. The bomb is on the back of woxic, and he's the sniper.
And that's going to be the bomb if he gets this. Oh, he's got a bit of discipline on him as well. He's got 2 heads, 2 backs turned. Does execute the first. Spots ropz. He knows where they all are. That should be the 4th and the final round of this half going the way of G2. It's confirmed. Kenny's shot.
You see that bomb site just covered in the smoke here. Flashes to come through. It's a passive hold from the CT as well. Kenny S, quick plan. ropz, he had no idea.
Perfect. That is just a completely uncontestable plant, and already ropz, the only exposed position over the smokes, has gone down. Oof, double HEs to Kenny's E-box position, but he lives to tell somewhat of the story, and landing a dink into Karrigan, his mission's practically complete. He wants to stop it. He knows they can be defusing, and he stabs him in the bottom. Kenny, that's a great start. And from behind, Hunter can strike a double kill. G2. It all falls to woxic. He's miles away. A good attempt towards the Hunter position, but he's got 8 points of health. A single bullet will secure the 5th. Waited a long time for that exchange, but Frozen, he's going to get hunted down. Hunter did not hesitate. That nade looks good. Just going to be a bit too deep. Doesn't quite catch him as he will be able to jump back across, confirming Karrigan's position on the E-box. They're not in any rush here, but 38 on the clock. Looks like main and pop will have to be the hit. Another flash, not quite over the top, but shouldn't be the end of the world.
Well, here we go then. G2 will be receiving their first casualty in the form of Hunter. Shot starting to land now, but Karrigan, he'll also be tagged to 50, but he's actually got the advantage here. How has Jax run in? And it looks like this could actually fall apart now. There's no bomb being planted. 15 seconds. It's going to be really messy.
He can, and he does! Huge! They have to close the gap, but from behind, woxic will get his second. And mousesports immediately is about to take place, and Karrigan's bringing a spot of AWP aggression to the mix into the Kenny AWP. So that's an opening frag.
There's a few AWPers I'd like to swing into that smoke.
Continue to rotate and set up for this execute. The smokes are flying through the sky too. Same nades that got the bomb down for the G2 pistol. Ooh, not far off from stopping the bomb plant with that incendiary. chrisj is going to get caught advancing through the smoke. Frozen's done the same, though. He's on that bomb train now. He could try and contest. They're going to push together. woxic's going up the ladder, and he's got so much damage done. It's Frozen. Ice in his veins. 3 frags to his name. Kenny, however, standing his ground. 2v2. Bomb down and in favor of G2.
Frozen up on the ladder. That's insane.
Excuse me, I'm sorry about that.
That's a bit much. You're going to have an ace on the agenda here. And Nexa, he'll be behind E-box. Full diffuse certainly available. Frozen's going to have to go for it. And now we will see if Nexa can convert the spray. Looks like he's done enough here. Frozen's still on for the ace. He's running out of time. He has to go for the full defuse. He jumps up again. Is it going to be enough?
It's good.
Has he got it?
I think he's done it. The ace clutch from Frozen.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for anybody listening with headphones.
My ears did explode a little bit. I've got to set the maximum volume over here.
Yeah, that's just an involuntary sound.
Went off in my brain.
Yep, I'd like to apologize. Thanks very much, Frozen, though. The first 2 were lovely. Picking up the third as Amanek gets the bomb down. That advantage lasted for a moment, but this is just nonsense. Getting the 4th and even tidying it up with the defuse in the last second. 21 kills to 8 as he makes sure that G2's comeback is nothing but a dream.
Frozen up within the heaven position. Let's see what mouz can do with the number disadvantage.
woxic, he's got a boatload of aggression in his veins, but he has been caught out. Hunter's way further ahead than he anticipated. Frozen on Heaven's done a fantastic job. He nearly got a 3rd. Jax keeps him under wraps. Now a 2v2 Amanek. Surely going to meet Karrigan here, and he does. Jax ready for the trade, but the jiggle's good. Spray 2. Puts it all onto one man to fend off the 3rd map. It's Nexa.
chrisj seems to have his number here. As soon as he peaks, he'll be taken down, but that's if. And it will be chrisj to close things out there. Beautiful shot from himself, and mousesports have bounced back from their deficit on Vertigo.
Surely will come on when this hit is called.
Okay, so Kenny really is biding his time here. As soon as he releases that crouch key, he is exposed and takes his shot. That's the Superman down. Kryptonite found. It's Kenny. And he's trying to get back into the site. The suppressing fire from Hunter actually gooshes Chris. Down to 99 and will be finished off. Kenny continuing to challenge on those flashes, and it's a massacre. You're pushing long, straight into the long-range pistol, and only Frozen remains. Controlled taps get him one, but that round is G2's. My God, Kenny could get caught here if he goes any further. The smoke blooming actually does make things difficult, but not for chrisj, who does take one of the B defenders down. That's going to force Kenny to spring to life as they look to regroup for a B take.
Oh, they just thought about pushing longer. There's two.
Oh, dear.
What?
We're in.
Well, takes one single frag when you can frag like that. Frozen tagged on the doors.
Oh!
Kenny's already tagged up a couple. That's woxic and Frozen now with Kenny S bullets signed and delivered.
They have nades for this retake. They could go for it if they'd like here. Nexa being the only individual surviving in the previous might make them think otherwise, but they're clearing their coast corners. There's nobody home. Molotov, HE, bunch of flashes. This is possible.
Do some nades at least, yeah. Back plat, no longer going to be something to worry about. Chris on Bruix, they are so low. Jax, oh, if he had won that duel, but by ropz hitting that shot cleanly, that might be the safe call. It is, they're backing away. And woxic, he's taking shots with such low health, he can afford to take the risk. Kenny's just trying to keep his hold of his orb. That's mousesports first.
Well, of course, it's by the Desert Eagles and the Scouts. It will be mousesports opposed to that first round, and Kenny has to save the AWP, but the hunt is on. It looks like he's fine. I said that with bated breath, and indeed he will take his ult to the next round here. It all comes down to these 1Ds though. chrisj kicked things off with a shot towards the window. It was looking like it was quite calm on the CT side, but then Frozen hit this absolute banger towards the platform, and then all hell broke loose. woxic, as they're retreating as well, took down Hunter. I would have loved a second.
Very high. Does enable him to pull off things unlike any other. Going for the aggressive fight this time, Kenny. Wow, woxic didn't even get to go around the corner.
Look, these are two of the quickest sniper players we have in all of CSGO at the moment going toe-to-toe. I think we could put a lot on these two individuals here. Oh, next with the MP9 again. He strikes. He's cheeky. He gets one. There's an AK dropped on his side of the doors here, but karrigan wants to deny that. Pushing forward. Molotov just to the tippy of his toes, but he does have control. That means he has information here. More smokes and mollies being deployed, but another MP9 from behind, and well, they're pinned.
Yeah, the Jackson Hunter push, time and time again. They pair up and cause a nuisance. Hello, Amanek. My name's karrigan, and I'm going to be planting on your site.
There's a player towards lower as well. This was a 5 versus 2, but don't write them out of it. Hunt up. He'll be recovering one of the sniper rifles here, and it actually finds the Galil. So karrigan, no utility. Same story for ropz. ropz will have to go for the big backstab here from lower B eventually. karrigan can only hold the door for so long.
Smoke's perfect for tunnels. Does lock out the support, and karrigan with such a tall task. Does catch Kenny. ropz has got another. This could work out. ropz left to clutch and so close. Damn, Jax's triple is just too much for them to handle, but that 2v4 comes down to a 1v1.
7-2 scoreline. I feel like the game, it feels closer than what's being reflected right here. Orb's back out for woxic. No smoke this time. He's going to take down Kenny. That's a heads-up duel right there. And back across the door, he tags Hunter.
He's got the Nova shotgun. Probably won't be challenging with that once again. Wants to try and grab the orb if possible, which he will. Best weapon for him, considering he's been tagged here. But ropz seems to have the information that he could be low. He'll be sneaking out. He's definitely killed Hunter. Takes him a while, but he gets there in the end, and karrigan, well, he'll be dropped as well. Looking to answer back. Amanek, the perfect flash, but it catches him slightly as well. It is going to be man advantage still for mousesports as the rotations come through. Next there towards spawn. He'll actually be going through this. Does he catch him with the window? Not quite. So close. He'll have Jax in tow here, but Frozen patrolling towards middle. Spotted, and presumably gets this kill. He's got the advantage with the weaponry, but it all comes down to the aim. Next up, will be dropped momentarily, not before he gets a quick kill. He can actually defuse. If he gets chrisj here, there might have been a chance he gets to defuse him with the back.
Founding SMG into B. 5 members of Mouse are about to barrage into Amanek's crosshair. See how he handles it, and he was expecting the flashes. He ends up just getting humiliated. Staring at the wall, Kenny. He's looking for more, and this is phenomenal stuff. Holding the wolf from the door with an AWP of all weapons. If he finds another one, man, he's already gone above and beyond. Flashes, looks like he wants some more. ropz is on those close boxes. He does drop in, and Kenny, he's doing it. Oh, it's Kenny, yes, baby. Never forget the name
and mousesports are getting blown out the water. Their friend Sniper keeps them delivering on all fronts here. This second shot was just beautiful. Straight to the dome. Karrigan didn't see it coming. Look at the movement go as well. And of course, falls to the Desert Eagle, makes it extra snazzy to close things out. Goodbye, Frozen. And it's going to be very difficult to get out of this one. He's just hoping to get one kill at this stage, but Molotov is actually pretty spot on. So is woxic's vision. Doesn't connect the shot yet. KennyS continues that strong form as they lock horns. It will be woxic answering back through the door there. 4 versus 4. Frozen still at 2 HP. abone silence them for the back. Not clear as to where they finish up, but the bomb is down in the tunnels for now as they wait for the reactionary play towards long. Jax by the double doors and Frozen starts to peel off just as they go in.
He's going to get caught, isn't he? Yeah, just as he leaves. It's a nasty fate. woxic's still in middle. If they go T-spawn, he will be vulnerable if he doesn't hurry his ass up. They're boosting over this smoke. A silent dismount, not quite. Hunter may have heard that. abone waiting as well. A single flash from Hunter, but it looks like it'll just be bullets and perfect. Look how calm he is under that push.
Just woxic remaining, and this is going to be the final round of our first half, and it's double digits for G2 here, looking excellent on Dust 2.
The scene for the second half.
Well, we're straight into the action here. We'll be kicking this second half off with a bang. woxic looking towards T-spawn and trying to find the opening kill if possible. They'll be on the CT side now. They've got 2 HE grenades. That's between Karrigan and Frozen as Jax. They'll be taken out towards long. Tries to crack it open by himself, and now chrisj, who's probably got a frag available at this very same point. Wow. Oh. Don't see many pistol rounds like this, but it is going to be a 4-on-1 as quick as you like.
ropz, that was fantastic work. Makes it look so easy when you don't have to even adjust the USP. Your crosshair doesn't need to move.
Oh, he's gotten away with this. He gets a free kill at doors here if he clears out Karrigan. Gets to pick up a HE. That could come in handy as the late stage of this round. Never mind. Frozen too aware from the window.
Oh, Kenny. Challenged by woxic, and well, that will be the upgrade for chrisj. He was the vulture, ready to pick up the bones of his fallen comrade. He'll be taking that AWP to support over to the B site. So rather divided at this point. CT's trying to fill that gap. It's Frozen who pays off.
But if Karrigan starts to throw some grenades here, it could be enough, but they come a little bit too late, and they're going to swing off this as well. Jax, can he find double kill? He certainly can. Frozen now will be alone towards A, and 3 terrorists towards long. He has no grenades, but he has got brutal aim. Smoke down, can't find anything just yet. He catches a face full of flash and lead.
Yeah, should put chrisj on notice. Flames to stop him, and nade not quite going to do much. It will... So I was like, that's how you say it.
I didn't like season 2 of that. I started watching a little bit of it.
I just finished it off.
A leap from KennyS down towards top of middle, looking for the quick challenge, but no one there to receive it. 2 towards B. They focus their efforts towards long with the Molotovs down. It's actually a straight up B rush at this point. MAC-10s have broken through. chrisj to be tested, and ropz now, he's got the first, but I think he'll struggle to get Hunter. They've got the B side now.
And Kenny's caught one on the rotate. Oh no! A missed smoke, but Kenny does not miss the shot. That looks unhuman.
What can woxic do here? He's gotten across. He has a bunch of nades. He's undetected by Kenny right now. They know he was in spawn, but will they be ready for this?
Just smoke it and defuse it. Needs 1 kill.
They might think he's saving, because he did have the AWP, so if they take their eyes off the prize here...
Smoke.
He's the only player close to the bomb.
Here's the steps, and... with the flash as well. He still manages to prevail, but will he preserve? Looking to head back to spawn, and Kenny, he's not done hitting shots this round.
I think they bust through this. He'll have to drop off.
They're already out.
They are not letting go of W. Look at this.
He's got no
Hunter's
idea.
Way ahead of the scope. He's in Gandalf. He's still not got the frag finally. He will exploit the woxic AWP. abone holding the flank. He nearly adjusts in time, but ropz and Frozen, their whereabouts are now known. And G2, they can plant safe. Yeah, they're planning for long.
Nice long plant coming through. There shouldn't be a world where they give this one up, but you never know. KennyS jumps up, does spot one towards CT spawn. Takes quite a lot of damage for his troubles, but he's recovered. 1 kit available, but that smoke would have to be beautiful from ropz, and there's a backstab coming in as well. Jax, regardless of how his teammates get on here, should be able to close things out. There's no time to consider this flank coming in. As soon as he takes down Frozen, call the round done, and there it is.
They know the last seen CT, and Jax did find him in the end. So that's the 14th for G2, a triple kill from Jax.
That's been deployed now, and they're going for a long stack. So
it might pay off
four
here.
of them towards long, but have they even got grenades? Like, sure, they'll be able to challenge, but Hunter's got a great flash. He's got a MAC-10, and I think he gets dropped here.
Oh, 2 kills. The USPs, they've struck.
Yeah, I'd never like these sort of plays when the low buys are out. You can see them starting to flounder somewhat here, trying to get the weapons out of the CT's grasp. Still a 3 versus 4, but a MAC-10 has been recovered for chrisj. Beautiful flash there. And Jax will find the opening towards B. That could win the round. Oh, so could that, though. chrisj with the MAC-10 does pull one back. Frozen 6 HP. Karrigan, he rotates towards B now.
Real awkward round now for G2. I think they've still got it in them. And
Oh,
my God, Frozen. He'll take the AWPs to make that 6 HP less of an issue. The bomb is in his hands, and he can find Jax as well. It started with USPs.
I don't think anyone will be going through the long position, and the CTs are isolated. 2 on the B bomb site, 3 towards A. Smokes and flashes coming through. Here we go.
It is the old classic, boys. G2 trying to find number 15, but the grenade is everything. Frozen. He's been so great as of late. Look at the damage he's just pushed out there. G2 have to limp in towards the A side now. Frozen, surely he's done enough, but he's taking some HE damage himself. Frozen with a flashbang, and he knows he's done damage at this point. Just needs to line them up, knock them down, and there's the first kill. Boxing with a wall bang, but Nexa gets the plant.
That's a big step in the right direction. Frozen's going to try and use that smoke to his advantage, try and nutmeg Nexa here. But
oh dear, I can feel that was coming. I could see it.
Woxic shut down Frozen with a shot through the smoke. This could get awkward. Kenny does advance towards the CT position, and Karrigan catching another. mousesports, this retake's working out wonderfully. Jax to clutch. Position is good for him. He's trying to find a frag before they get onto the bomb. Very actively taking that duel.
In towards the mid double doors, Vox to defend. And he has spotted one.
It works. I mean, it pulls 3 CTs towards mid doors, and admittedly, Kenny didn't quite manage to find the victory. So now mousesports working with a man advantage already. You said it had to be a clean victory.
Remove his scope from that area. It's going to be, that's what it's all about, is having those flashes in position, but another good grenade lands. Karrigan caught out of position, but the flashbang is solid. The shot's better though. Voxic now can look towards long, and that might be enough. 3 versus 2, 10 seconds remaining it is.
Yep.
There's no way they can get that bomb down.
Yeah, he's just hoping he can get something, but another multi-kill round for Frozen. What's Karrigan holding? Is that a single flashbang? Not going to get him far. Here we go. Multi-flash and pre-fire, and Karrigan and Voxic have locked down long. Kenny, fortunately, does give G2 just a glimmer of hope if he could find Voxic, but he's not missing anything at the moment. 26 frags and counting. Hunter in quite the off angle. He's dropped down off short. There's 2 there. Frozen's watching it as well, though, and he should be able to catch it. Yeah, no escape. And mousesports will do it cleanly. Does 2, a full 30 rounds, but mousesports